Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. So Oklahoma State's offense takes the field. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Handoff from the gun. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Going up top on first down. Feeling some heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. After the incompletion, looking at second down. His feet at the 45. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a first down on the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
25-yard line. And that's good enough for first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So BYU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. Using the quick game.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Pressure coming. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And that pass picked off. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Looking for more room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. New set of downs after that completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's caught. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Gives it to the back on the draw. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. They ran it on first down, now on second. Back to pass, it's Retzlaff. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. BYU right back to the line.
That is the exact situation that every defense draws up. I want you in third and long. I want you in a predictable passing situation.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Gordon.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride Davis here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Quick strike complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. BYU with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 11 over Ball State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys! Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to the air one more time. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. On second down, wants to throw it. He finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill. And
just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And he'll be brought down. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. It's complete to the left. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. The play action fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Off play action on 1st down. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Retzlaff. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Got it behind the line. It's Gordon. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly complete. The expressway is wide open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Oregon. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Going to take a shot at this DB. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons in every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Caught over the middle. It's Owens. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Cougars headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. Trying to get to him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got an open man. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give to the back. Got room at the 35. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now they'll try the right side. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside LaVell Edwards Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Completes it in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This BYU offense set up with another first down. He's going to pass. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Now they'll run the draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Getting some heat. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Caught in the backfield, it's Presley. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's back to throw on second down. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. On the run, it's Gordon. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. He now has 91 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now on second and goal. Try to barge their way in. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the punishment has been extended.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, BYU, 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's picked off.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Gonna run it, it's Gordon. One step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
They'll throw it on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wide out in motion. He wants to throw it again. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. BYU has this offense clicking. From the red zone, looking for a man. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. And now on second down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Makes the grab down the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up, and a big part of the field gets the big sack on fourth down and goal.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going up top. Grabs it inside the 15. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
On first and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third and goal. Scrambling away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
On to attempt to try. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
BYU 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass, it's Bowman. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He'll keep it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. He's up to 107 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Handoff to the single running back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. Slips through the line, and the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not...
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He'll try to take it back. The 20. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.